again. We're ready for more books for Mimi's story time. I want to start by showing you who we have today. We have Baxter. Baxter, say hi to Eliana. Hi to Arabella. Hello, girls. I'll see you soon, but we're going to read a few books first, okay? Baxter's going to sit next to me and listen to the story too. Okay, so the first book I want to read today is I Want My Dinner. You think she sounds nice or not very nice? She sounds kind of sassy to me. It says, I want my dinner. I want my dinner. Say please, said the queen. I want my dinner, please. She sounds kind of sassy. Lovely. I want my patty. Say please, said the general. I want my patty, please. She is a sassy little girl. Lovely. I want my teddy. Please, said the princess. We want to go for a walk, please. That looks good. Hey, said the beastie. That's my dinner. I want my dinner, said Beastie. Say please, said the princess. I want my dinner, please, said the Beastie. Hey, said the princess. Say thank you. That princess is getting a little taste of her own. There's the picture. There's the picture. A little taste of her own medicine. Okay, here's another princess book, The Little Princess Story. This one is called I Want a Sister. You both have a sister. You both have each other as a sister, don't you? Okay. There's going to be someone new in our family, said the queen. Oh, goody, said the little princess. Where are we going to get it? We're going to get a dog. She was thinking she's going to get a dog. No, we are not, said the king. We're going to have a new baby. Oh, goody, said the little princess. I want a sister. It may be a brother, said Doctor. You can't choose, you know. I don't want a brother, said little princess. Brothers are smelly. So are sisters, said the maid. Sometimes you smelled awful. I don't want a brother, said little princess. Brothers are rough. So are sisters, said Admiral. Both make terrific sailors. I don't want a brother, said the little princess. Brothers have all the wrong toys. Brothers' toys can be just like yours, said the prime minister. Well, said the little princess, I just don't want a brother. Why, said everybody. Because I want a sister, said the little princess. One day the queen went to the hospital to have a new baby. Don't forget, shouted the little princess. Don't forget what? That she wants a sister. I want a sister. What if it's a brother? Said her cousin. I'll put it in the dustbin, said the little princess. When the queen came home from the hospital, the king was carrying a new baby. Do you think it's a sister or a brother? Say hello to the new baby, said the queen. Isn't she lovely? Said the little princess. He isn't a she, said the king. You have a brother, a little prince. I don't want a little prince, said the little princess. I want a little princess. She's being sassy again. Not very nice. But we already have a beautiful little princess, said the king and queen. Who? Said the little princess. You, said the king and queen. She was the princess. Can my brother have this now that I'm grown up, said Princess. She wants to give it to him. The end. Okay, I have another one. Let's try Great Fairies of the World. How about that one? Fairyland's somewhere we'd all like to go, but there is something that you may not know. Swishing their wands isn't all fairies do. They're brave and they're clever and there's so much more too. Remember their fairy dust shimmering pink. Where does it all come from, do you ever think? The scientist fairies work into the night till the formula's perfect and glittering bright. All the fairy scientists are working on glitter things, glittering things. Once fairies have dust, all they need a wand too. Inventors make those, and one day so could you. They draw up their plans and they study all day. Whiz, pop, bang, poof. Soon the wands work. Hooray! Now look at the houses down in Fairywood. Who do you think makes them all look so good? Meet Architect Fairy with their building crew. They've got all the right tools and know just what to do. The Architect Fairy helping. If fairies feel ill or get hurt in a fall, the kind doctor fairies are who they will call. They've trained very hard and learned healing spells to make fairies better and keep them all well. Of course, there are fairies who make flying cars. They whiz above houses. They shoot past the stars. But engineer fairies are part of a team. Mechanics make everything run like a dream. They're fixing things. Those are fixing fairies. Pet dragons love breathing fire into the air. But if it goes wrong, the firefighters are there. The bravest of fairies come to the rescue. They put out hot flames as crowd cheers. Woohoo! Those are the firefighter fairies. Huh. Nice. The vaults of the palace are deep underground, and that's where counting fairies can be found. They keep track of the gold that's stacked up 10 feet high by doing their sums in the blink of an eye. So they are fairies counting all the good gold. The goodies. All right. And who do you think runs the whole magic town? The fairy that does more than just wear a crown. A queen must be strong and courageous, but kind. The most inspirational fairy you'll find. And that would be their fairy queen. Yeah, I think that's the end. Oh, not quite. Remember that fairies are more than they seem. They do more than shimmer and glitter and gleam. They live in a land full of magic and spells, but they're strong, brave, and clever. And you are as well. That is the end of that one. And it just shows all the different little fairies.